Alright, this is for delivery drivers, Uber, ubereats, doordash, postmates, all those cool delivery things. If you're doing delivery service of parts or food or people, this is some stuff to think about and be ready so that you can do this successfully. First of all, you got to get prepared. It's terrible when things aren't organized. Anyway, check your weather report for the day you're going to work and dress accordingly. And if it's going to be raining and storming, then you know it might be a rough day, or you might deliver more Italian food. Or if it's a holiday, the tips are good because there's a lot of people that are alone for the holiday. But check your weather report, then you'll know how to dress if you need non-skid shoes, or you need an umbrella or a hat. Make sure to bring sunglasses because you'll fry your eyes driving around in the daytime in the sun and stuff, and it's so much easier to see without all that glare. Scan your car for free at the local auto parts house and see if there's any things you need to fix before you begin or keep an eye on. Check your tires. Make sure your tire pressure is good. Do a walk around on your car. Check all your lights weekly. You can do it at night and walk around the car and turn signals on, check your brake lights, everything. Make sure you have all your lights in your bulbs so you don't get stopped. Have a good tow service. Boy, I can't stress this anymore. It's really, really important. I have 2 tow services. I have one of my car insurance, but remember, if you start claiming tows on your car insurance, they call it a claim. And when you get too many claims, they cancel your insurance and then they raise it. And it's really hard to get insurance from somebody else because it'd be twice the price. It's like drunk driver insurance. Anyway, Auto Club, you can go online to AAA. And they have 3 memberships you can get. They have one for $51, one for $79, and one for $105, and then a $20 sign-up fee. Okay? And this is the one I have. It works great. And bear in mind, sometimes it could be, 30 minutes to 4.5 hours before the tow truck comes. So try to keep your car operable. Check on it. If you hear a tire clicking, it's probably a piece of metal in there. Don't pull it out. Go to Walmart or somewhere and get a patch put in and let them pull it out because you'll be stuck on the road with a flat tire if you pull that piece out. I pay $105 a year for my Auto Club card. I get one 200-mile tow plus an additional 100 miles of other tows. I get a 1-day rental car, home lockout. So if you get locked out of your house, you call them, they come open your door. Car lockout, identity theft protection, free notary service, some other discounts for traveling, hotels, food, whatever. Map services, all kinds of stuff. And then you can also get their car insurance and all kinds of other things they've got if you want. But you can just buy that card and they'll ship it to you in about 2 weeks. So order it now online. Mine was $105 and then, of course, a $20 sign-up fee. And it's well worth it. Trust me. They even have an Auto Club app you can put on your phone, and it'll tell your location, the whole deal, and it's just all done automatic. Or you can call them. But if you're broke down, a lot of times your phone's not charged all the way, or you can't start your car and you have no way to power up your phone for very long because they'll call back and forth or send text messages. You need that phone service. Full bore. So anyway, that's a great thing to sign up for. And then you need to have a spare key somewhere hiding in your car in case you get locked out or lose your keys. Say you dropped them in the water, delivering food to a boat down to the marina or something. Make sure to keep a spare key. Have a logbook. All you need is like a paper pad. It's like a 5x7 or something. You can get one at the Dollar Tree or Walmart for, a couple dollars. And a spiral bound's good because you can flip the page. And then you can write down your notations, like if it's a holiday or it's raining or the weather temperature for that day. That way you can go back the next year and see if that was a good day to run and what city you were running or whatever, and what your sales were like. And then keep an umbrella in your car, because if you get in a really bad hurricane or something, you're going to get soaking wet. The bag's going to get soaking wet of the stuff you're delivering. And it would just be a good idea not to look like a wet rat when you make it to the door. Bring some little covers for your phone and your GPS. Like, I get little dollar, real nice towels that match my interior, and I throw them over my phone and GPS to keep the heat from hurting them when I'm not in the car, because the car can get to like 210 degrees in the heat inside when it's a hot day. Plus, the thieves don't see your stuff readily if you throw a towel over it. Make sure you bring extra pens, and take and bring an extra phone battery, and some. You could get extra phone battery. The best deal is to order one at Amazon and get a super duper high power, like 32,000 power battery for about $20 or $30, in case you have no way to charge your phone. If your charging system goes out or your battery's dead on your car, you could just plug that thing in and it's ready to roll. Well worth it. Jumper cables. Make sure you have jumper cables. Most people don't carry any, so if your car dies and all you need is a jump, you don't want to wait for a tow truck, make sure you have some jumper cables. You can get them for around a good set for around $20 at Walmart. Of course, parts houses will be higher, but make sure you got jumper cables in a bag. You could take and get a big storage box for about $7 at Walmart with a cover, and you can keep all of these necessary items, a little bit of tools, your jumper cables, your jack stands, whatever. Fix-a-flat, spare towels, in case you got a spill or you need them to work on your car. And you can keep all that in that box so it's safe away from food and whatever. But make sure you have that in case your car dies. Make sure you have a jack and some jack stands. I got a cool little jack. It comes in a briefcase, and it's really handy. And then I got some jack stands. You can get those at Walmart. You can get a nice jack for around $50. You can get jack stands, real nice ones, for about $10 each. Bring a jump box if you've got a jump box to jump your battery. You can buy those for $50 to $100. And all you do is just hook it up to your battery, start the car. You don't have to wait for anybody to come jump it or anything. Get a phone holder to hold your phone, like on your windshield. Here's one with a clip and everything, and you just stick that to your windshield, and you can get a real long one, so it's right up to you, and you don't block your windshield. I would get two. I have two. I have one to use my phone on, one for my GPS. Unless you have GPS built in your car. Okay, make sure you have a really good battery. The highest cold cranking amp battery that's allowed for your car is the one you want. That way you don't have to worry about losing power. Because when you have doors open or you're sitting around running the radio and all that, runs your battery down. Please don't turn your stereo up with boom boom music while you're waiting at places to pick up an order or deliver one. It's really nasty. People don't like it, especially if you're in a high dollar complex delivering and you pull up with that damn boom boom stuff. They're just going to report you, and then you're not going to be delivering anymore. And bring cash for tolls or parking. Cash. Like a whole bunch of change and some bills, because sometimes there is no way to get change. They don't have a booth like that. You just throw the money in and drive through. And you need to have small bills if you're going to a place where you have to pay to park. Sometimes they won't let you drive through to deliver. Keep your car clean. inside and out. And you can save your receipts for that and write it off on your taxes. Because, like, if you're doing deliveries on DoorDash and they send you to Walmart, the coolest thing to do is get a big tarp at the Dollar Tree for $1, and you can lay that all over your car so that it doesn't get dirty or scuffed up. And then, you know, if they see that, you know, like you're smoking in there, or you got, you know, beer cans sitting there you're drinking while delivering, or you've got, you know, a doggy box in there, or you got your dog with you, or you got chicken feed in the floors of your car, or whatever, they can refuse to load your car with the groceries you're going to deliver, and you get reported and you get in trouble for that. So it's not worth all that. Make sure your car is clean inside and out, smells good. A bottle of Febreze from the Dollar Tree, and it's only $1. Spray the ceiling down, the seats, the floors, whatever. Or just pay a service to do your car, you know, once a week or once a month for $35 at a car wash, and just tell them do the smoke free or whatever and get all the smells out. And they will do it. It's ultimately clean, and it looks really presentable. You know, even if you're driving an old beater, clean it up. So if you're delivering a high dollar place, you look decent. Make sure to have a phone charging cord, an extra one. That way if you lose yours or it breaks or something, you got a way to charge your phone. Make sure you look presentable. If you have to wear a uniform or nice clothes, I mean, I wouldn't be going down there in stripper heels and a short skirt or something. You're doing a delivery business. Look decent. Make sure your breath is good. You can get a little bottle of mint stuff or a bottle of mouthwash, keep in the door. And before you make your delivery, have nice breath. Carry Fix-A-Flat and a tire repair kit. Fix-A-Flat around $8 a can. Tire repair kit's about $7 at Walmart. Keep those in your car. As a matter of fact, 2 cans of Fix-A-Flat be a real good idea, especially if you have big tires. You need to have something like that in your car. I mean, Fix-A-Flat is hard on sensors, and they don't like changing your tire or fixing it after you've put that junk in there. But if you're stuck, you need to get rolling, and you don't want to wait for tow truck, that's a good idea to have those in your car in the event of emergency. And put them in the big plastic box that you bought to put all your chemicals and tools and stuff in for your car. So it's closed. Lots of smiles and thank yous. Thank yous will get you a long way. I've had a $100 tip from saying miss to a lady and carding her when I bartended before. And I gotta plug my charger in here. And because I said miss instead of ma'am. And she looked fairly young. You know, they like you to card if they look under 40. And I got a $100 tip because when I carded her, she was way older than I thought she was. Very well preserved. So I use a lot of miss. People appreciate that, especially women. And sir is good too, but lots of thank yous and smiles. Very important. If you come back again, they aren't going to tip you good if you didn't say thank you the first time. Flashlight and a good indoor light. Okay, so make sure you have a good flashlight with good batteries. So if you break down or whatever, and these are nice to buy. You can get these at dollar stores or Walmart. Get a nice, good, strong one. Stick it up in the ceiling so that you have more light to write in or whatever. Or you know, check your orders. Make sure that you have, you know, light. That's a battery operated thing. You can stick it up there. Make sure you have a full tank of gas. Don't play. Because sometimes gas stations close. Sometimes you're way out in the middle of the boondocks and there's no gas nearby and you're running out. Start with a full tank of gas, please. Get a hook for your keys. I use a brass navy hook, and I also use a thing like this. And I can hook this to, like, my bra strap or my belt loops or whatever in my pants. That way, I know I have my keys. And then get a lanyard for the credit card that you use for the company, like a neck thing that you hang ID off of or whatever. And you probably put a little hole punch in your card, and you can order a spare card in case you lose your card or break it or something. Because it'll stop you from working if you don't have that card. And calling around begging the restaurants or whatever and saying, well, did you find my card? A lot of people just throw that stuff away. So if you get a lanyard or a pull cord thing that you hook to your shirt or belt for your card would be ideal. That way you could just like hand it to them, they can pull it over there and run it through. Extra hot and cold bags. You can get some really decent ones at Walmart, really cheap. And you'd want to get new ones so they're nice, clean, and sterile. You don't want to really buy used ones and try to clean them up. Or order them from the company you're getting them from, but you probably get them cheaper from Walmart. But as long as you have enough hot and cold bags, they will help you if you're doing big deliveries. Like what if you get called to do a buffet or something? You want to have enough, or big pizzas or something. You can get them from 99 cents and up. Those bags, you get the metal ones. They look metal, like tinfoil for $1. In the frozen section at Walmart, hanging on the side of the coolers and stuff, they'll have a whole bunch of them there, and they're pretty big. You stick a whole pizza in them. You can keep reusing them, as long as you keep them clean, and then or give them to the customer with the order. You can get some other ones that are reusable, nicer ones in the camping section and or kitchen section of your store. Bring fresh clothes for spills. If you get soaking wet in the rain or you've spilled something on you, bring a fresh shirt so you look decent. You don't want to deliver stuff with like slop down the front of your shirt. That just wouldn't look good if you're going up to Hilton Hotel, right? Get a big tarp, a nice tarp. You could get them for $1 at the Dollar Tree, a big blue tarp, or Walmart. You can get them. And get one or two of those. That way, if you have to put it on the ground to work on your car if you break down, or you want to cover the back of your car, or your seat, or your trunk, so that they can put your delivery in there, it will protect your car, and it looks nice, clean, and neat. And order a spare company card. With DoorDash, you can order a card right away before they've even sent you your card, and it's free and free delivery. So I ordered an extra card, so you might want to check on that. But those are some important things for getting started. If you want to get prepared while you're waiting to get activated, or you're just thinking about what to do, those are the things that you want to think about. Yes, you can do it in an old beater car. You can do it in a brand new car. And I have some other cool tips and some other vlogs about tax write-offs and things that might help you. That you could think about if you're interested in buying a new car or what. But if you have an old beater car that has a lot of miles on it and you don't care about running mileage up on it, do it, and then you can buy a new car after you make a little bit of money. If you have a brand new car, yes, mileage will depreciate the vehicle if you start putting a lot of mileage on it. But if you do your deliveries all in like a 7-mile radius, then you won't be doing as much mileage as you would if you take some delivery that's 30 minutes away or some craziness. But anyway, I'm going to run through this again, and then you can get started. So be prepared, check your weather report, scan your car, get some envelopes, have a good towing service, spare key in your car hiding, a logbook, a umbrella, little towels or covers to put on your phone and GPS when you're not in the car, extra pins, extra phone battery, jumper cables, jack and jack stands, jump box, phone holder, the highest cold cranking amps battery, cash for tolls or parking, keep your car clean inside and out, phone charging cord, you look presentable and have good breath, fix a flat and a tire repair kit, Smiles and thank yous. White teeth helps too. I have a great teeth bleaching thing on my website. Flashlight and good indoor light for your car. Full tank of gas. Hook for your keys. Lanyard for the credit card. Extra hot and cold bags. Fresh shirt for spills. A tarp. A spare company credit card. And most of all, don't have any valuables in sight in your car when you go to leave it to do your delivery, because they might break in. Don't be leaving like your iPad or your computer out. Something expensive, your purse. It only takes them a second to break a window and get in there. And you can lock those in your trunk. But make sure that, if you get stopped, you have your driver's license and your registration available for law enforcement and proof of insurance. If you're with DoorDash, they have insurance for you, plus you carry your own insurance. If you cancel your insurance, their insurance is null and void, and they deactivate you, I guess. That's what it says in there. So that's kind of neat that DoorDash should furnish some insurance for you. Because technically you're really supposed to get insurance if you're moving commercial products. And that can get kind of pricey. But then again, it can be cheap. Anyway, those are some tips and pointers that you might think about before you start driving, or you're getting ready to drive or be activated. This stuff needs to be done right away, so you're ready. So go get that money. Be prepared. Be prepared. Be prepared. Love you. Have a great day. And it's a win-win situation. Love to you.